All right, let's go. Let's see if we can get up to whatever we need to get. Wow. Do we want a hand that is all things I can't play? I don't think so. That did not get any better. That actually got worse. Wow. The odds of me. Ooh, and I go second. Okay, this is bad. This could be worse. Not by a lot. So we have to charge an 8 drop Raleigh or a 7. And we'll charge. I think it's Green Gohan. Oof. This match is not good. All right. So my goal is going to be to keep my high life very high, because I just have bad things, and try to focus on a very big hand. There we go. That was lucky. That was probably the best draw I could ask for, minus Gohan. So Gohan would have been the best because that could have given me my 3 drop, and my 3 drop is what I want here. A 3 drop would let me get ahead, so I'm hoping he'll attack my leader, and if I'm really lucky, attack twice. Oh, we didn't get a draw. Okay, so we have too many 8 drops in our hand, so we can get rid of an 8 drop for our charge, and we gotta hope we draw our 3 drop. So we're gonna swing with our leader before we do anything else. Ugh. Yeah, he's setting up a really good hand. We're not terrible, but this is not good. We are gonna try to kill him with double strike. Oh, okay. Hmm. So this is interesting. I can just play 18 just to draw a card and discard a card, and I think I'm going to. It's not going to do me any good, but it will let me get rid of some cards I have that are extra. And then if I'm lucky, she'll stick around for a bit. And if she sticks around for a bit, once my opponent does go to Awaken, I'll be really, really set. Rampy ramp, he goes. We take the damage. What's weird is I've been noticing online watching a few people play, and one of the biggest mistakes I see people doing is just, ooh, he didn't have anything to do with his energy, so that's good. I have nothing great to do here, so I'm just going to go ahead and attack. Nope. So all I can do here is play my 4 drop, which isn't terrible, right? So I can play a Vegeta, ramping into a Vegeta. The negative here is my ramp isn't as good as his ramp. So his ramp is better. That's the important part, is that his ramp will allow him a little bit of utility that I don't get, and that his ramp came into play active mode, but he didn't use the energy. Now my 5 drop, on the other hand, he will. So now, in theory, I'll get to draw an extra card. This could be a very good turn for me. My biggest concern at this point would be that, ooh, wow, we're gonna, so this is gonna be a really good, we're gonna do a really good turn at one point. Okay, good, nice. So he only had a regular ramp. Now, if he wants, what he can do here is discard a card to kill my 2 drop. It's a 1-to-1 for him. It's nothing great, but he might do it just to prevent me from having another attack. I would probably do it just to do it. All right, so now we have 4. Oh, we have 4. I was thinking we had. Oh, we will have 5. Okay, so we will have 5. Yeah, that's how this works. So we play the 5 drop. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. That's the second time I've done that. I forget how this works. I could have discarded a card from my hand using Vegeta first, ramp myself 1. Ooh, big hit. Big, big negative hit on my part. So we are just screwing up left and right. Mm. So I don't know if I'll recover from this screw up. So I went from being likely to win to pretty far behind. So what I can do here is potentially I could pass. Nah, it's fine. We've screwed up. We're going to be in a bad spot for next turn because we would be at 6 with our Awaken. We'd be at 8. We could play our Brawly. So now we're going to be a turn behind. And so he might win because of that. And the only out I have is I can play a 5-drop Goku to let me get some draw power going. But it's not going to do much. Okay, so he just killed his 6-drop. Interesting. So he's comboing. That's tough here. So the choice here is, do I protect him? And I think I do for one. So my reasoning here is I'd rather my leader not take the double strike this turn because he's going to swing with the 40k now. So yeah, he got rid of a card from my hand, but I don't mind it, honestly. I think that's fine. Yeah, like that's perfectly okay. If I had a super combo, I would actually like play that and do that, but I don't. So this is an interesting turn because it's not very good. So what I can do is this. This is just to be able to let me get a card in my hand. Oh, I got a Vegeta. Well, that's actually pretty good. So with Vegeta in play, the question becomes, what do I do? I'm not even going to combo a card. It's fine. This is an actual toughie. So what it looks like my opponent's trying to do is play the board. So what he's worried about, because I have screwed up, is he's worried about card advantage, and so he's trying not to awaken me. That's a good strategy normally, but this game is going to go a few extra turns, and so what we do here is we just attack again. Now that does mean I am going to lose my board. Like this next turn, he can attack me anywhere he wants. But as I've talked to you guys about before, it's not about one turn. It's about a lot more turns, especially in the green mirror. So in the green mirror, you want to stay at high life total, and the cards in your hand don't matter. Because Brawly, you can't combo out of unless you have all super combos. And Brawly this turn, what's even better about Brawly when I play him, he's going to clear his 6-drop. Or he's going to clear his 8-drop. Like I can do a lot this turn, even if he plays his 8-drop, which is fantastic. And that's the situation you want to be in. Okay, so he's playing his 7-drop just to wipe my board, and then he's discarding a card from his hand. This is an even bigger deal because now, if he does discard a card from his hand, I don't know if he's going to. I personally wouldn't. I would just attack both my battle cards. Like, there's no reason for him to discard a card. He did. He discarded. Okay. That I feel like was silly, but hey, maybe I don't know everything. So this will allow me to catch up pretty easily. If I were him, I would swing with my double striker first, make me blow a card from my hands. Yep. Okay, so this is where we get into a toughie. So this is a what? Plus 25k, so I'd lose a 5k in this. I think that's the right play here. I don't really want to go down that low. So this makes me bigger. This will go to 40k base, right? And then I just lose one of these 5Ks. We'll get rid of him. Okay. And then we're out of it. 45. And then now he may not even choose to awaken, which would be phenomenal for me. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what you want. So when your opponent does that kind of a strategy, their thinking is that, they can get out of the game, they can do a ton. Now this is where we get into a toughie. This is a 50k, but this is a 40k double strike. I don't actually know which is a bigger deal because I have such a smaller hand. I think it's this. Now, when I say I have a smaller hand, what I mean is I have a bunch of cards that are useless, but he doesn't know that, right? Like I have a 7 drop, I have a 6 drop. These are not good cards to have in your hand. And I've been charging them, so my ratios might be totally screwed up. But luckily, even with that misplay, I'm catching up. So that's gonna be the hardest part about Fusion World is I'm so not used to these new ways of playing that I'm going to make some misplays. So now he plays his 8 drop. We knew he would do this, right? So this is what's interesting is um, are we going to try to kill him next turn is the question. And the answer is, of course, yes. So since we're going to try to kill him next turn, we just do this. And what's really cool about it is we can decide 2 options here. We can choose to awaken if he combos too high. So he lost one of his energy just to power up, so he wants to go to 35, which is the right play. This is where I don't know what the play is. If I combo out of this attack, man, this is an actual toughie. This is a moment of mattering. So I only have 1, 2, 3. I don't have a lot of combo power. So what I'm gonna have to do here is say, if I take it, I basically can't awaken is the problem. So it's either now or never. So if I flip, I'm effectively at 2. I don't want to go to 1. He actually has me in a pretty bad problem. So this is a 45. I would have to get out of one of those attacks. 2. I don't think this is the right play, but we're gonna flip. I do need something main to let me like awaken. Um, so we go 5K combo and ooh, those one. There you go, combo 40K. Just get out of this attack. No big deal. Now what sucks is here I actually have to defend because I don't want him to commit. So this guarantees that I'm not dead this turn, basically. Because if he swings again, he'll just put a card in my hand. I ain't worried about it. That's super annoying. We got a dead card in our hand. So we could play the 8 drop. It's not a terrible play here. The problem is I don't know how to survive easily. I think I'm just dead. Like this hand, what I can do is probably just play this. And then attack here. God, that's so annoying. Um, it is not looking good for me. Mm, Hmm. That's interesting. So now, had I had another 1 drop, hmm, that could be worse. I think we misplayed this. I don't think there's any way I can win. He's just going to use his ability. because I can't defend. Like, no matter how I do this, um, he outplayed me with the misplay. I don't think I can recover. So I have to figure out a way to not die. It's almost impossible here. Mm, yeah, like I can't even do it. So he got me. Nope, no matter what, no matter how I do it, that's a loss. I thought I could win. I really did. It was looking good. I wonder where it went wrong. So I will, it's a good chance to learn how to concede. Retire, there we go. Boom. All right, take the loss.